Clinical psychologist, professor, and modern day philosopher Jordan Peterson was once quoted as saying, "Compare yourself to who you were yesterday, not to who someone else is today." A year ago, at a conversation I was having with a former boss of mine and a really good friend, these words that I'd been harping on struck a chord with me, and his inspiration at this lunch meeting that we had led me to realize that my path to success and progress was not over. I want to give you a background of how I got to this point in my life where I was in high school and I realized I wanted to be a nurse. I love studying about the body, anatomy, all the words associated with it, and I wanted an altruistic career where I could help somebody and I could help them in a major way with this infinite life that we have. Then, going on to college, I went to East Carolina University, went for intended nursing, and I applied for the nursing program, and I did not get in. I was devastated, um, really hurt, but also kind of relieved. I felt if it wasn't meant to be, it wasn't meant to be. But I didn't want to give up on myself yet. I decided to go for something even harder than nursing. I spent a semester in the physical therapy prerequisite classes and grinded really hard to get good grades in that semester. But I spent all that semester struggling, tutoring, getting a lot of help. And I realized this is very hard, and essentially I gave up. After that, I switched over to public health, and all my prerequisites were there. I was going to graduate basically on time and started taking those classes. But then I realized this is not a career I wanted to do. This was not something I wanted. They were all saying you have to go get your master's if you want to have any type of lucrative career in this. And I realized this is not where I see myself in life. So I graduated with my public health degree and I didn't even consider getting a job in public health. I ditched it and I went a completely different route and got my South Carolina real estate license, where I thought this would be my career for the rest of my life. Well, I start working on that after months go by, and I gave up on that. I started to think this is hard and it's not really what I want to do either. And I was thinking, as I was talking to my boss, we go to lunch and I tell him I'm having this crisis. I see all these other people getting their jobs, getting their life set in order, getting their houses, getting their families, and I'm still stuck. I'm trying all these things that I don't want to do, but I'm still here. He's like, "Well, you continuously talk about going back to school for a nursing degree. I'm telling you, you need to do this now. You'll never regret it, but you will regret it if you go on and don't go back and prove yourself you can do it, even if it's going to be hard." And that was a key push in my life from someone that had mentored me at work and really, really was a good friend. So, in the path I'm at now, I took that to heart and I applied to HGTC, and this is where I'm at right now. I'm trying to get my ADN, get a job at a hospital, and I feel that I've been revitalized with a newfound optimism and a new spark to feel like I can do this even if it's going to be hard. And I think about Jordan Peterson's quote a lot. I'm not going to compare myself to someone whose pathway is more far along than mine. And the moral of this story that I've learned is the path to progress and success is not linear. There's going to be turns and ups and downs. There's going to be times where you go back instead of forward. It's not a linear progress. And I'm just going to compare myself to how I was yesterday compared to how I am today. Thank you.